The next mandatory thing in the salat. Okay? The next mandatory thing in the salat, which is a sunnah that if we fulfill it and we practice it, we can be of those who revive a sunnah that has been lost. The Prophet Muhammad said, those who revive a sunnah that has been lost, the reward is 100 shaheeds. So the sunnah that we're going to talk about now is, with regard to the salat, it's called a sutrah. Sutrah.
It's number 4.
This is just something different. These are all pertaining to the salat. This is just a whole other subject now. We're talking about sutrah. I have some of the hadiths with regards to the sutrah on the pages that I just passed you, inshallah. So we'll just read through those, inshallah. The command to the one who is praying to block others from crossing in front of him. And this is called to put a sutrah. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri reported that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, when one of you prays, he should pray facing the sutrah, the screen or covering, and he should keep himself close to it. He then narrated the tradition to the same effect. This is narrated Hassan Sahih by Al-Albani. As you see that name, Sheikh Al-Albani, again there's that name. Coming close to the sutrah. Sahal said, the distance between the place where the Prophet ﷺ stood and the Qibla, i.e. the sutrah or the wall of the mosque, was as much as to allow a goat to pass. So enough for a little lamb to pass in front. That was the distance between him and his sutrah. Okay? Enough for a little lamb to pass through. That's how close he was to his sutrah. Now the sutrah, what I'm going to do is make it very clear, your sutrah is your barrier. If I make the salat, you must put something down in front of you to symbolize your sutrah that you do not want the people to walk in front of you. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ commanded this. This is a commandment from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Whether you're in the open field, you're in the masjid, you're praying by yourself, you still have to put up a sutrah. You cannot just pray in the middle of the masjid and not put up a sutrah. Whether it's a stapler, whether it's a cup, right? But it's something that signifies that this is my barrier, that in between me and this barrier, this is my domain in which I'm worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right here. Okay? They can walk on the other side of this sutra, but you cannot walk in between nobody and the sutra. If you see somebody making salat, do not walk in front of them.
Are you at fault if they don't have a barrier up though?
If you know the hadith and they don't have a barrier, you have to wait.
Yeah, like
you have to wait. And there's a hadith. Well, there was a hadith, and then I didn't put it on there because it was a da'if hadith, so I didn't put it on there. But it was saying that if a person does not have a sutra, the rule of thumb is that they have to walk at least as far as a stone throw. A stone throw. So you have to wait. And we're going to get into the hadith where the Prophet Muhammad said that if you knew the punishment of walking in front of somebody, you would wait 40. And he said he didn't know if it was 40 days or 40 years. Okay? But you do not walk in front of somebody praying. And the Prophet Muhammad said that if someone tries to walk in front of you, right? He said, repel him. And he said if he does it, you keep repelling. If he does it the third time, then fight him because he is shaitan. Because only shaitan will keep trying to walk in front of you. Okay? So do not walk in front of you. See somebody making salat, man, you stand there and you wait. You wait. You don't, if he has a sutra, then okay, I can walk on the other side of the sutra. Right? That's why you see a lot of people, they pray towards the pillar. This was a sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad to pray towards a pillar. He would pray towards the pillar. He would pray towards the bed. He would pray towards Aisha's legs. She would be laying down and he prayed towards her legs. It was still a barrier, a sutra. He would pray towards his mount. Okay? He would pray towards his spear. Also the sunnah was that when he went out to go do the salat, he would get a spear and he put it in the ground. That's my sutra. Boom, and he would make salat. I'm going to read these hadiths inshallah. after I get this off the ground. Okay, this is a sutra. Please put this practice in motion. If you face the wall can be your sutra. A pillar, a bed, yes.
So when we're standing in the ranks, because I've noticed when we're standing in the ranks, for instance, in Juman, no one has a sutra in front of them. We're just in front of each other, and then you have your first row that's just open. So
The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that when you are praying behind the Imam, the sutra of the Imam is the sutra for everybody. So his sutra is the sutra for everybody. So even behind the Imam, you can walk in between the rows. If you're praying in congregation, there's nothing wrong with walking in between the rows and the lines or anything like that. Because the sutra for the people in the congregational prayer is the sutra of the Imam. So to walk in front of the Imam, they never break everybody's prayer.
wow.
Okay? And that's Sahih. Okay? Again, read it from here, inshallah. It is narrated from Anas bin Malik bin An that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ prayed the Eid at the prayer place using a small spear as his sutra. So again, in one of the hadiths, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ for the Eid prayer, he used his spear as a sutra. Coming close to the sutra, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, when one of you prays facing the sutra, he should keep close to it and not let the devil interrupt his prayer. Also in the last hadith, narrated from Abdul-Rahman bin Abu Sa'id, that his father said, the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, when any one of you performs prayer, let him pray facing towards a sutra, and let him get close to it, and let not anyone pass in front of him. If someone comes and wants to pass in front of him, let him fight him, for he is shaitan. Okay? In another hadith it says on the third time, this one didn't say 1, 2, or 3, just said if he tries to pass you, fight him. But another hadith for clarity, 3 times. Don't do it on the first time. Don't flash on the first time. Salaah. Yeah.
What if somebody tries to remove you from Salaah or they push you?
During your salat?
Yeah, I've had people try to move me over to the side or turn me a little more to this way, and I'm like, what is the world?
Yeah, that is improper adab. You shouldn't touch anybody during salat.
Yeah.
The only time that we can even if you come to the salat late and there's 2 people who make a salat and you want to join them in congregation, you can tap the shoulder so they let them know to come back. Or you tap the imam, let him go forward. If you come to the salat late, there's 2 people making salat, right? Now they're standing close foot to foot together because it's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now a third person comes, he wants to get to the congregation. The imam has to stand forward now. They have to drop back.
Right.
You touch the one who was following on the shoulder, and let him know that someone's here and he's supposed to step back. Okay. So this is with regards to the sutra. Okay. Do we have any questions?